God bless you guys, people. I pray you guys are having a great day. I'm your boy, Brother C-Flow, and I'm so excited to be here with you. Just to hang for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that even though we supposed to be like quarantined, stayed at home, I still kind of got a little bit of a busy schedule. But anyways, I wanted to give you guys something to check out. I have a throwback it's an interview I did with Hollyn a few years ago at Jesus Jam Fest, which is one of the biggest, I guess, Christian outdoor events, big concert with K-Love and Air One Radio, and I've been privileged to cover that and be the footage, the media coverage for that event for the past, gosh, I don't know, 5-6 years, something like that. Shout out to Minister Fernando if you're watching this. Thank you for always giving us the opportunity to be a blessing out there. But yeah, guys, I thought you guys might be interested in this interview we did. It's like a good little sit down I was able to get with Hollyn, who is signed to Goatee Records, aka Toby Mac. And you know, it's a lot of cool things that you guys might learn about her, see about her, and the music's great. Stick around to the end. I got to shoot her live performance from that event that evening, and it was just a good day, a good time, a lot of good events, a lot of good artists or ministers that we got to check out. But without further ado, let's jump into this interview. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Man, we're excited to be here. We've been here for a few days, and we've had a show in San Antonio actually a couple of days ago. So we just took an off day yesterday.
Was this at? I didn't even know about
I know
it.
it was at a church camp called Emmanuel Church Camp, and it was super cool. We got to meet a lot of amazing people and kids, and so we've been here for 2 days, and then we're here out here today and just ready to play and have fun with We Are Messengers and ton of other great artists, so it's been great.
We just talked to Darren. He's cool people, man.
Yeah, he's
totally
amazing.
Awesome. I had never met him. I had never met no one from Ireland, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's super
cool.
But
so I was doing a little bit of research on you.
Okay.
American Idol.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
Yeah, American Idol. I didn't really go on the show for a long period of time, so I don't know like a lot of inside scoop or like great details about
celebrity
it.
gossip.
No, but I do know, when I was on the show, the judges actually that were on there were Nicki Minaj, Mariah Carey, Keith Urban, and Randy Jackson. So when I was on, it was super fun, and I made it to the top 24 girls. They split the guys and girls up that year. And then, so I got to go to Hollywood and got a golden ticket and all that stuff. And it walked me through, just kind of who I wanted to be as an artist, and kind of gave me a perspective on, what it looks like to be in music professionally. And so it was a good taste to see, what I wanted to do. And
now, music runs in your bloodline, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it does a little bit. On my mom's side,
okay.
There's some people and cousins and family of ours that sing and stuff, do Southern gospel, so that's what I was raised doing. But we have a lot of people that love music in my family, and it's been fun to kind of branch off and do that too.
That is pretty cool. So I'm assuming being on the show, it had to open some kind of doors for you to help launch a little bit of your career.
Yeah, actually, it was kind of funny because I remember when I was on American Idol, I was thinking like, oh, well, who knows how far I'll get. I was just 15 at the time. And so actually after American Idol, I went home and started making YouTube videos because I didn't have an album out or anything like that. So there wasn't any way for people to listen to my music because I didn't have any.
I think I saw some of your cover videos.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Cool.
It was a long time ago, and I put those out, and then I actually had a mutual friend of mine who used to play for DC Talk back in the day, and he lives in my hometown, and so he kind of sent some of my stuff over to the guys at Goatee Records, and so they actually didn't know that I was on American Idol. So really,
now we're talking Goatee, Toby Mac.
Yeah, Toby Mac. Yeah, so Toby Mac's record label is called
Shout
Goatee.
out to Toby Mac.
Shout out to my man Toby.
Never
I love
met him, but big
fan. He's awesome. He's awesome. It's amazing to just work with him and know him. But he's a great man, and everyone there at Goatee. And I actually started working with them not too long after I was on Idol, so it was really crazy.
So you're signed to Goatee Records?
I am signed to Goatee Records.
That's got to be a pretty cool.
It's amazing. Yeah, cool Goatee Records is probably. I couldn't imagine being partnered with anyone else, especially at this stage in my life, because they love the artist and they want to create and honor the artist's heart, and not just because of their music, but because of you know, what they feel like their calling is, and they're not necessarily trying to fit a mold. And most labels try to make the artist fit a certain mold, and so I think that's important to an extent, and to kind of go with your brand and what you want to put out and what people perceive of you. But yeah, they just do a great job of loving on you and giving you a lot of wisdom.
I know musically they're geniuses. The production, it's like they never get forgotten.
Yeah.
Toby Mac, all his records, it's like it's always in style. I still listen to his records from years ago, and it's wow. It's good
I know
stuff.
He's amazing.
So I think you're on a good team. I think you're definitely gonna go
agree.
places with it. I mean, you're here with us, so
yeah,
you're going places.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, we were just talking about one of the songs she did with Andy Mineo and Malcolm. I know Malcolm is a new and upcoming artist.
Yeah.
And dope music.
He is.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah,
Andy Mineo, man, his flow is bananas.
Yeah.
And he's a genius lyrically in the production. So how did you get hooked up with these guys to, you know, come collab on a song?
Yeah, so Party in the Hills is an amazing song, and I have a really good friends over at 4 Against 5, which is the record label that Malcolm is signed to. Joseph Prolazny, he's the A&R over there, and kind of started things up with that. And so I write a lot with him and this guy named Dirty Rice, that Chris, and we write a lot of songs together. Had some songs on.
So hold up. So you write all your music then?
Yeah, I write all of my music.
Good to know. That's
yes,
awesome.
I do.
I wasn't sure because remember my favorite song was Lecrae's version.
Right.
So
well,
I wasn't sure.
Right.
I know people have writers and ghost writers.
No, of course. There's always people that like help and stuff like that. But yeah, I would love to be in that process. I don't want to be singing, you know, someone else's songs when I could write. But of course, there are also songs where you get pitched, you know, sometimes, and you're like, wow, that's an amazing song.
Definitely.
And when it agrees with me, I want to put it out. But Party in the Hills actually is one of the only songs that I didn't write. It was actually a Malcolm song, and so they asked me if I wanted to be on that track, and so Joseph knows Steven, obviously, and then Andy Mineo was on Reach, and so he knows all those guys, and they got linked up together, asked me if I'd come in the studio and do the chorus on that song, so I did. And then I loved it so much, I was like, we might as well just put this on my album too, and just give them credit. And so yeah, it was great, and I'm just honored they let me use it too.
How was the video?
It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. We got to go out to Malibu and LA, and we had some friends out there and let us shoot, and we just had such a fun time, spent a few days out there.
Yeah, I can imagine being around, and I mean the videos he puts online, he's just so corny sometimes and
he
funny.
Is, yeah, he's
he seems
super
like
funny.
just such a fun guy, so
he
I
is.
can imagine.
Yeah, he's
How's
super
Malcolm?
Cool. Malcolm's amazing. We're actually going on tour together this fall with Sadie Robertson. She's speaking, and so we have like several of us going out and doing music for that. And so
coming to hit Texas on that too?
Actually, I think we might be. We just released dates, so go check it out.
Guys, send emails.
Yes,
let them know you want him to come to Texas.
Yes, please do. That'd be so fun. But yeah, he's a great guy, and he loves the Lord, so it's awesome to just see his heart, and I'm just really proud of him and his success, and yeah, just grateful to know him. He's a good guy.
Awesome. Talk to us about your latest album you just released.
Yeah.
One Way Conversation. What's that about?
Yeah, so One Way Conversations is basically it's just a journal of what I've been through in the last couple years. There are songs about everything from traveling on the West Coast and being on a tour and realizing that I can't live without the love from my community and my friends and my family. There's songs on there talking about my relationship with Christ and also relationships with other people that I've walked through. And so basically we got the title One Way Conversations from just kind of, I don't know, always feeling like sometimes, you know, your prayers, you hear that term, your prayers hit the ceiling, or you kind of feel like you're going through all this by yourself, and it's especially hard when you're traveling sometimes. But yeah, I kind of wrote this album to remind me of all the good times that I've had, and just kind of say, you know, this is a new season, and it's a blessing to look back and see how God was moving and what He did during those songs and when I was writing them. And so yeah, it was just a really fun album for us to write, and so we're really excited about it, and yeah, it seems to be doing
when
okay.
You're having fun, it's not work, right?
Right, exactly.
Right, so.
Yeah, it's a job for sure, but when you love it and you're passionate about something, there's always a a call to keep going, you know,
Yes,
just push
yes.
on.
Speaking of keeping going,
Yeah.
what can we expect from you in the future? I mean, what is Hollyn working on now? What's coming soon?
Of course. So actually, the past 2 weeks I've been in the studio, kind of with the same guys I was talking about, Cobra Music Group. We've been writing a lot of songs. We're about to release a new single in about a month, at the beginning of September. So we're really excited about that. Hopefully.
What's the name of that?
It's called Hola. So this is
Hola.
actually, yeah.
You speak Espanol?
I took 4 years of Spanish, but
that
I'm
don't
not
mean you
like
speak
that. Does not
Spanish.
mean that I
I've
speak
met too
Spanish.
many
No,
people.
no, that doesn't mean I can understand, but I don't speak it
So
well.
why
So
Hola? What is it?
well, it's just basically a song about me traveling and being busy all the time.
Okay.
And sometimes all that I have time to say to certain people is like, hey, and then I have to leave. So and I wish I could stay like for a long time, but yeah, it's just kind of a song about that. It's just a fun summer pop song. Yeah, so we're doing video for that.
Awesome.
Have a lot of content coming out for some other stuff that was on the album, and then we're writing it in the studio and planning on releasing new stuff soon.
That is awesome, Hollyn.
Yeah.
We really thank you for stopping by. I know
problem,
you're
yeah.
busy. I know you got to get ready for your set, but we're excited. Come to Texas.
Yeah,
We're
I would
waiting
love
for
to.
you.
I would
When you
love
hit San
to.
Antonio, let me know. I didn't know
Okay,
you
I
were
will.
here.
I will. We've been here
We
for
would've
a
definitely
day.
came out. We would definitely
yeah.
put the wire out, let people know.
Yeah, that would be
So-
fun. How you guys doing out there? Good?
California driving had to get, and distance got me wondering where you were, and one-way conversations got me wondering. I'm pouring out my heart with you and speaking sound. 'Cause I don't know what I'm after, that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm after. Yeah, all I know is I'm lost. Said I don't know what I'm after, that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm after. Yeah, all I know is I'm lost without your love. There's no point in even waking up. And no, without your love, my God, and nothing's ever gonna be enough. And no, and I can't get you out of my head. And I don't wanna ever forget. You give me what the world can never give. Texas, how we feeling tonight? I'm staring at the ceiling after midnight. Oh, I'm overthinking everything in my whole life, and all of these regrets are clouding my mind. And Lord, I need the strength to try it one more time. Put your hands up. Now I know what I'm after, and now I know what I'm doing. Now I know what I'm after, and now I know that I'm lost. Now I know what I'm after, and now I know what I'm doing. Now I know what I'm after, and now I know that I'm lost without your love. There's no point in even waking up. No, without your love, my God, and nothing's ever gonna be enough. No, I can't get you out of my head. And I don't wanna ever forget. You give me what the world can never Some people gotta lose it all to find out what they really want. Yeah, some people gotta lose it